Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It has been a while and I am sorry. If you follow me on other social media platforms, you will know why I've probably been a little bit quiet, and if you only follow me on here, then I am pregnant. I'm 18 weeks pregnant as of today, which I can't believe it. But basically, the first 12 weeks, let's just say, I was in bed. And I didn't do anything other than be in bed unless I absolutely had to. So there was nothing for me to film that wouldn't scream to everybody, she's definitely pregnant. And yeah, it's just been a bit of a whirlwind of emotions, and I just can't believe that I'm pregnant. Like I say, 18 weeks today. The bump usually comes out more at night time, but it's definitely protruding a little bit more in the daytime. But I thought I'd start a vlog because it's now or never, you know? So today we're on Tuesday. I'm not working today. And I'm off a week now from the cafe. And me and Eve are actually going to London on Thursday for her birthday. So I thought this would be a great vlog to get back into the swing of things. So obviously we need to do a catch up, and I've just had this thought right now that I'm going to do a Q&A. So I'm going to put up a question box on my Instagram right now, and then in a little bit we will do a little pregnancy Q&A where I can maybe go a little bit more into detail around things, because, you know, TikTok and Instagram, I can't really do the longest videos. So yeah, it is currently, that clock's wrong, 8:45. I need to get every on because the cleaners are coming very soon, and I just want to like finish cleaning everywhere. So I'm just gonna get on with a few pots so they're not there when they come. I bought Callum a stainless steel pan for his birthday because it was his 30th birthday on the 30th of June. But they're really hard to clean. I think we need probably a scourer to, maybe this might be better actually, this little Josie tool. This might really get in there and clean. Okay, I'm really quickly just gonna do some skincare. My room is in absolute shambles, shock, but my brother got married this weekend, and whenever there's a big event, my room goes to shit. But yeah, let's just quickly do some skincare and get out of here. I've been loving this L'Oreal Revitalift filler, which is for under your eyes. I think I do actually also need an eye cream, but this is just so gorgeous under your eyes to rub on in the morning. So cooling. I'm going to show you. I feel like I get so many questions on skincare and things like that, and I do switch it up quite a lot. But for serums, my favourites at the minute are this Beauty of Joseon one. This is their Glow Deep serum, and then this L'Oreal Revitalift Vitamin C serum. I do switch between the two. The L'Oreal is a bit more scented, so I suppose it depends if you like scented stuff or not, and if your skin can tolerate it, because mine didn't used to. And this one isn't scented. I would recommend this Beauty of Joseon range to anyone that's got sensitive skin. It's so nice. So yeah, just put the L'Oreal one on today. And then for moisturisers, I am switching again between the Beauty of Joseon Dynasty Cream, and then I love this Lancome Renage, and this has actually got SPF 50. Anything Lancome, as we all know, I love. I also love this toner, which is Lancome, and then also this rice milk from Beauty of Joseon. So when you shake it, it's like a bit more of a milky colour. Love both of them as well. I'm going to go with the Lancome one. I love that it's got kind of an SPF in it. And I think, from my understanding, these are all safe for pregnancy. Obviously, you can't have anything with retinol in when you're pregnant. So that's a moisturiser. Obviously, I don't need SPF because that's got it in it, but I have been switching between quite a few. I've got the La Roche Posay SPF 50, the Bioma SPF 50, and the L'Oreal SPF 50. So I have been loving all of them. But that is my very quick skincare this morning. Where's my deodorant? This is the problem. I just don't know where anything is. My room is a shambles. I'm just going to have to use this Dove one because I can't find my Sure one. But I do love the Sure one, as I'm sure you are all aware. So that is skincare. And then for bump belly, what I have been putting on it so far is this Palmer's Stretch Mark moisturiser, which is really affordable, and I think they do like a whole Stretch Mark range if you wanted something a bit more affordable. And then I did treat myself to this Clarins, it's called the Houlet Tonic Body Oil. This is delightful, but it was £45, so it was a little bit more on the pricey side. I just wanted something really luxurious, so I usually put the moisturiser on first, and this is, like I say, I really like this Palmer's. I've always loved Palmer stuff, and I have seen they do an oil as well. So like I say, for much more of an affordable range, you could get that. So I put that on. I have been putting it on my belly, top of my thighs, and on my boobs. And then I just go in with the oil, which is absolutely delightful. I usually only put this oil on at night because I'm worried about getting it on my clothes, but I did forget last night, so we're just gonna put it on this morning. So that is a very quick skincare update. I'm sure I'll be doing my makeup at some point this week when I go to London, so I will do that then. So I'm just going to quickly put an outfit on, and then I'm going to get out of here and leave. Okay, I am ready to go. I'm on Callum's camera, which I don't really know how to use, to be honest, but I've got this Lululemon outfit on, which, to be honest, is slightly too small now. As we can see, we have got a little bit of a bump going on, but obviously it's stretchy, and I'm thinking I'm going to order another Lululemon set because this is so comfy. The trousers are, I think they're an extra small, and they've still got a lot of room in them. But yeah, I love this jacket, but it is meant to be cropped, but it's just a bit small. But I'm going to go now and go to my mum's whilst the cleaners are here. And we also are going to a jeweller's in town because I've got a bracelet that needs to be made a little bit smaller. So let's go. Right, I am just at my mum's. So I put a little question box on. So I will just answer a few of the pregnancy related questions. If I'm sure most of you will know, but I have had 2 miscarriages before this pregnancy, all in the space, it was all under a year. And then this time that I fell pregnant, it was literally a year ago today that I actually fell pregnant for the first time, which is crazy. So I fell pregnant in April, and I'm actually due in December, and that was literally the same as my first ever pregnancy, which is mental. So I'm going to go through some of the questions. Some of them might be miscarriage related, so I just wanted to put that out there in case anyone finds that difficult to listen to. But yeah, sorry, my breath. So I think one of the main questions is, will we be finding out the gender, or will we be keeping it a surprise? And also, do we have any preferences in gender? So no, we will not be finding out the gender. I have always said before we're even trying for a baby, I don't want to know the gender. I think there's a lot of things in life that you can't have an amazing surprise like that. And I just can't even imagine the feeling of giving birth and being like, what is it? And yeah, so no, we will not be finding out the gender. And 2, do we have any preferences? So I always used to say I really want a girl and just want a girl. I wasn't trying to get a girl, but after my experience with miscarriages, I just want a happy, healthy baby at the end of it. And so whatever I have, I will be happy with. Because before I was saying that, and I was like, I'll just keep having babies until I get a girl. Until you've been through like what I've been through, it's like, that's probably not possible for me to just keep on trying until I get a girl, because it's stressful. So to answer that, no, we will not be finding out the gender. A lot of them are names, and names we'll be using, names that we won't be using but we love. And to be honest, my baby list name isn't that big. We have got a boy and a girl name that we both agree on, which is amazing because I know a lot of people struggle to agree on the names. And to be honest, Callum has been set on this boy name for ages before we're even trying for babies. So he's said, like, as long as I can keep that boy name, which I do like, I like the name. I think I was the one that actually told Callum the name. We did have one other girl name, which I've loved since for about 10 years, to be honest. But I have actually not gone off it, but I just can't see me naming my child that anymore. So I did actually find another girl name and I put it to Callum, and he was like, he preferred the other girl name, the old one, but he said, if I can keep the boy name, you can have that name. So I think so far they're the names that we're going to be going with. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you them because it's exciting for when I obviously have the baby. Let me have a look on my baby name list, see if there's any that I know we definitely won't be using that I could share out there with you. Because you just never know, do you, when they come. I really like Bertie for a boy, but Callum doesn't like that at all. So, because it would be Bertie Beardo, which I just think is such a nice name. And I also really like Barnaby for a boy. I'm the Barney for short, but Callum does not like that. I just love the ones that are on here. So I'm trying to think of ones that I know we won't be using. Like, so what if they're born and I'm like, I want to call them that. Noah for a girl. I suppose Noah could be boy or girl. Ebbe for a boy. Not sure on that. I liked Franklin for a boy. But Callum didn't like that. So there are a few. All my girl names I love. Alora. I'm not going to be calling it Alora. Like I say, whenever I've thought I like a name, I do just write it on this list. So yeah, I'm just seeing this. No, see, I'm just not sure. Ada for a girl. I won't be calling them Ada. So there's a few to let you have a little few interesting names. Right, next, let's have a look. So one big question that I have got is my worries around Odie and obviously having a new baby. Which is obviously, I wouldn't be normal if I wasn't thinking about how's Odie gonna react. Not even react, but like, as we all know, he's hyper and he's huge. So yes, I have thought about it, but I feel like I'm the type of person who will just manage and cope, which might seem stupid, but I'm not one to necessarily superly overthink things like that. So, like, for example, when we walk in the door, as we all know, Odie's crazy. At the minute, what I do is he's kind of shut in the kitchen and living room, so he's not actually at the front door when I walk in the door. So, like, what I would do if I had a baby, I would walk in the house, I would leave the baby in the hallway in the pram. I would then go into the kitchen or the living room, shut the door, calm Odie down, or like put him on his lead or get him on his bed. And once he's calm, I will then take the baby into the house. Do you know what I mean? There's always ways around things, which even having Odie now, like, things take 10 times longer. Like, I have to, as we all know, walk him with a mop or a tripod or a hoover because he's worried of them and he doesn't come near them. So there's always a way around things. Things like when me or Callum come home, he's very excited. He like jumps across the settee or jumps across the bed. So if we're having visitors, I will say, make sure you tell me, don't just turn up, so I can make sure the baby is like elevated or away from the dog. Or like when Callum's coming home or I'm coming home, if the baby's at home, we will say, make sure you let us know so we can move the baby out of the way. Do you know what I mean? Like, we will just manage. But then, to be honest, Callum has actually opened up his own boxing gym, which is a massive life update that I don't think I've updated the YouTube channel on. So he has got his own boxing gym now. He is still working for his dad 2 days a week, but other than that, he is full-time at the gym. So when the baby is born, Odie will be able to go to the boxing gym with Callum. So he's already doing that. Like, he's not going out every day, but he is going a lot and he is fine when he's there. So like Monday to Saturday, Odie can go with Callum to the boxing gym, and during the day, because Callum doesn't have sessions on during the day, it's like morning and evening. So during the day, Callum will be at home with me and the baby anyway, so I'm going to have a second pair of hands. So I think we'll just manage. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, because it won't be. Like, walking all day and having the pram, you know, it might be a bit tricky, but I'll just somehow do it. And I know I will. And if I overthink it, I'll get myself stressed. As we all know, I don't let Odie. When I walk Odie, he's always on the flexi. So I will just continue to do that. And I will just, if another dog's walking past me, I will pull over to the side, as I do now, with the baby in tow, and wait for them to pass. I just think, you know, I'll be okay too. One of my really closest friends, she just had a baby, and she had a Doberman who was the same age as Odie, and she managed. She said, yes, it can be a bit tricky, but I've managed. So that is my long-winded answer, that I think will be fine. And in how I think he's going to react to the baby, I think he's going to be absolutely fine, and I think he'll just adapt. He is the most loving dog ever, and yeah, he's just a bit giddy. So that's that answer. So was I tracking my ovulation? So this time I got pregnant, all I was doing was inputting my periods into the Flow app, and then I could kind of see when it was saying my ovulation week was. But I don't think that I actually fell pregnant when the app said I was ovulating. And I don't think I did the other times either. I actually think I fell pregnant before my ovulation time, because when you actually work out the dates, it doesn't actually match up with the ovulation dates. So, but that's all I was doing. I wasn't doing any of the ovulation tests or anything like that. And the first time I fell pregnant, I wasn't tracking anything. So yeah, I wasn't really, you could say I was tracking it. I'm not really sure. So a lot of them are obviously how to deal with miscarriage, how to deal with the anxiety of being pregnant after miscarriage, and how did I find the courage to start trying again for a baby. And I think it's really hard to say, because I think a lot of it depends on you as an individual and how you feel you can cope with it. But for me, like my family and Callum always say, I'm just that type of person that, yes, it was freaking shit what happened in the miscarriages, but after my few days of feeling very sorry for myself, I kind of just thought, you know, we've got to get on with this. Like, the longer I, you know, am feeling sorry for myself, which is understandable and take as long as you need, but this is just me. I felt worse from staying in bed. I needed to get up and live my life as normal, and I knew I wanted a baby. So I was like, why am I going to wait to start trying again? But again, that is me, and it depends on you as a person. Some people will need longer to recover from it, longer to get the head around everything. But in my personal opinion and what I am like as a person, I knew I wanted a baby, and I knew that if I waited, and it would take longer. Obviously, I waited until the bleeding had stopped and all that kind of stuff. But then I was like, you know, I may as well keep on trying. And yeah, so dealing with it as well, I think I'm a person who wears my heart on my sleeve, and I speak to everyone and anyone that will listen to me. But I'm super close to my mum, my sister, and I've got some amazing, really close friends, and obviously Callum. And I just spoke to them and told them how I was feeling, and I just would recommend that to anyone. Don't hide that you've had a miscarriage. Like, why are you hiding it? You don't need to hide it. Speak to people. I think if I hid it and nobody knew, then I'd be 10 times worse. So yeah, I don't know if that's very helpful, but like I say, I felt the more I, you know, was watching things on Instagram, watching things on social media, staying in bed, I felt worse. So I had to get up and get on with it. The day after it happened, or the day after we found out that I would have a miscarriage, I said to my sister, can you come around and help me tidy up? I had quite a few ads to film for TikTok, and I just thought, you know what, I'm just getting on with it. I'm doing it. I need to keep my mind occupied and distracted. And that is my way of coping. I also think I am very lucky in my position of social media. and I obviously posted about my miscarriages, which really helped me. But again, that comes down to talking to people. The more people you talk to, the more people will say to you, oh, I know someone who had a miscarriage, or oh, I know someone who went through what you're going through, or I know so and so who went through this. And that for me was amazing to help me get through it. Because although it's horrible to hear and you don't want to hear it, they are super common, and it doesn't mean necessarily anything's wrong with you. And talking to people and hearing people that have been through something similar is, so helpful. Yeah, so helpful for a lot of people, and I'm sure it will help you as well. I say my DMs are always open, and I try to read and get back to everyone that I can. But honestly, talking to people about it, and yeah. And anxiety and worrying, yes, I still worry. I just had to keep myself distracted. Reading books for me was like one of the biggest distractions, especially because I read fantasy books. So I would 100% recommend, especially if you're in your first trimester and you're feeling shit, start reading, get into reading, because you're in a whole different world. It's the only thing that takes my mind off it. Like even if I watch TV, my mind will start wandering, or you're watching people that are having babies or something. Especially fantasy books, they are so good for distracting you, because it's not really talking about real life problems. You're talking about a different realm, a different world. You're talking about magic. So yeah, they are really good. But yes, I still worry now. I'm 18 weeks today. I am still worried. My 20-week scan is in 2 weeks, and I'm getting very, very worried about that. But I've just got to, again, I keep talking to people, and the fact I can see my belly growing is amazing. And then this is kind of another question I've been asked: have I felt anything? Have I felt any flutters or anything like that? The honest answer is I don't know. I feel things in my belly, but I don't know if that is the baby moving. And that can also really stress me out when people are saying, oh, I felt my baby at so and so, I felt my baby at so and so. Just try not to put pressure on yourself. When I went to my 16-week midwife appointment, she said any time between now and 24 weeks is normal to feel something. So I could be another like 6 weeks before I feel anything. But I definitely do feel things, but I don't know if that is the baby moving or if that's just things moving inside of me, my body's changing. So yeah. This is a great question. What bras am I wearing? I have actually been buying the Primark bras, which are like the seam free. They don't have a clasp on the back. They're a bit like a sports bra, kind of. They are the comfiest things ever, and they're so affordable. I would 100% recommend them. I'm not home now, but if I remember, I'll try and remember to show you. They're like a bit of a boob tube shape. Then obviously they've got the straps, and I would definitely recommend them. And they do seam free ones, and also seam free pants, because I'm obviously putting weight on. If I'm wearing anything tight, you can really see the like pant line. So the seam free pants are really good. I wore them to my brother's wedding because I had like quite a tight dress on, and you couldn't see my pant line, which is good. So pregnancy symptoms. In the first trimester, I'd say up to like 13, 14 weeks, I was sick about 5 times, but I was only sick off smells, like, toilet smells and things like that. They just sent me sick. The fridge, I didn't like the smell of that. What I would say is, I was so fucking tired that it made me feel seriously unwell. Like, I can't even explain how. I think, like my mum always said, unless you've been pregnant, no one understands that first trimester tiredness. Like, it was knocking me for sick. I definitely felt nauseous. Don't know when that stopped. I'd probably say it started at like, I want to say 4 to 6 weeks, and probably carried on till about 10 weeks, the bad nausea. And then other symptoms, I have been having really bad headaches, but that has only been in the past few weeks. And when I went to my midwife appointment, she said, she did my blood pressure, she said that your blood pressure is quite low, so it could be due to that. She did say the weather, because obviously it's been really like muggy, like there's been no air, but she said most likely it's just due to your hormones, your pregnancy hormones. And then cravings, I wouldn't say I've really had many cravings. Like, the thing is, what I'm doing at the minute and what I have done, I'll really think I fancy something, like I want to eat it. So I'll eat it, and then I'll go off it and I'll be like, I don't want that again. like, I did go through a period of just wanting sweets, which is not like me at all. And then recently, piccolo tomatoes, I can just eat them out of the box. I wouldn't say they're cravings. I just think it's like, I don't know. But I've been loving a double cheeseburger from McDonald's with salty chips and a full fat Coke. But again, I won't say that's a craving. I'd just say that's me being an unhealthy bitch. But yeah, I wouldn't say really symptoms and craving wise I've had any extreme ones. Which is fine. And again, don't compare your symptoms to me and don't compare your symptoms to anyone, because I didn't do that because I knew I'd get really stressed if I wasn't having the same symptom as someone else. How long was I trying for altogether? Well, I think I've kind of explained this. So I first fell pregnant in April 2024. But in January 2024, we said we're not trying. So we're like, if it happens, it happens, but we're not like, we're trying. And then obviously I fell pregnant in the April. Then I miscarried well, it was a delayed miscarriage, but I found out in July 2024. So I was 8 weeks when the baby stopped growing, but I found out on my 12-week scan. And then I didn't fall pregnant again until December 2024. But then I miscarried at the end of January this year, 2025. And then obviously I fell pregnant again in April. So altogether I've been trying 1 year, obviously with 2 miscarriages in the middle of that. Me and Callum have been together 4 years. Well, it's like 4 and a bit years now. Have I bought anything baby related? This is exciting. I've only bought clothes, which is maybe a bit silly. But I feel like when you're going out and about, you just see clothes everywhere. As the other things, maybe it's a bit more online. You've actually got to go to a dedicated shop to get certain things. But I have got a list of things that I've been accumulating. Like the last few times I've been pregnant and this time. But I'm going to wait for my 20-week scan to really start buying things that, everything else. And obviously doing up the nurse rate. I'm going to wait till the 20-week scan. But all I've bought so far is clothes, and few people have also started buying us clothes, which is exciting. I'll definitely do some hauls and things like that when I know a little bit more. I'm still feel like a novice. Is that the right word? Or no? Or I don't know. I don't know what to buy. I don't know what's best and what's not. Anything I see someone talking about, I just write it down. So yeah, but I'll definitely be doing some more hauls and things like that. But I kind of just want to get past my 20-week scan now. So yeah, I'm probably going to hold off buying anything else. Someone said, how did you find the strength to try again after a miscarriage? I'm 8 weeks post missed miscarriage and struggling. It is so hard. And someone else, but how long did it take you to conceive? Which I've just answered. I had a miscarriage in Feb and still no rainbow baby. It's so hard, and all you see around you is pregnant people or people giving birth. And one of the hardest things I found for me was all the milestones. So for example, when I fell pregnant in December, I would have been announcing March, April. So seeing all the people that were announcing at that time was so freaking hard, when all I wanted was a baby. What I would say, protect your peace, mute people or unfollow people. You've got to protect yourself. When I had the second miscarriage, I unfollowed a lot of people and muted a lot of people, and because I just couldn't deal with it. I have since refollowed these people and I love these people. It's nothing against them. It was how I was feeling at the time, and you've just got to really protect your peace. And it's so rubbish. And it's your body's been through something so traumatic and nobody talks about it. And you actually don't get any help from the NHS until you've had 3 miscarriages, which is ridiculous. So just going on from this, I decided to pay private. The doctor I went to see was called DR Samuel Dobson. He was based in Sheffield, but mainly Nottingham. So I went to see him because, like I said, the NHS, when I went to see a doctor, she tried to refer me to the fertility clinic. I didn't need the fertility clinic. I could get pregnant. The problem for me was miscarrying. So he prescribed me progesterone, the private doctor. And he said, so when I went for my first ever appointment with him, I didn't know I was pregnant. I was probably about a week or 2 weeks pregnant, but we didn't know. So he prescribed me progesterone. He said, I'm going to give you this so you've got it for as soon as you fall pregnant. And he also said to take baby aspirin from your first positive and take that right up until your pregnancy ends. And then the progesterone will last for till 12 or 16 weeks, obviously depending on when you find out. He also did an internal scan at my first ever appointment just to check everything. Obviously, I was pregnant at that scan, but it must have been so early on that you couldn't see anything. And it was just, I had such peace of mind in comparison from the experiences that I've had at the NHS. So I would 100% recommend going private if you can and if you have the means to do that. It was the best thing me and Callum ever did. It reassured me so much. I could ask him any question, whether stupid or not, and he knew the answer or he could answer it. Whereas through the NHS, because the doctor, understandably, is not a specialist, but I wouldn't have spoken to a specialist until I'd had 3 miscarriages. And also, the NHS don't usually prescribe progesterone until you've had 3, and they also don't prescribe it until you're like 6 weeks along, which I miscarried the second time at 6 weeks along. I didn't want to wait until 6 weeks to be taking progesterone. So I'll leave the details of the private doctor that I went to see in my bio. He was so helpful. So if you are in or around the Sheffield and Nottingham area, I would 100% recommend. And then after I fell pregnant, I went for 2 scans with him and paid for them. And again, he was so reassuring and just a really great experience in comparison to the experiences that I have had previously, which weren't great. So yeah, I think because I found out when I was like 3 weeks pregnant, my progesterone lasted until I was 13 weeks. But he said up to that point, he said by 12 weeks, basically your placenta is formed, and that is what gives the baby the progesterone. Whereas before that, I think you're relying on your body to give it that, and maybe that's what my body wasn't doing. So I did have to insert it 2 times a day. So I have stopped that now, but I am obviously still taking the aspirin. And then this is another question. Are you midwife or consult led at hospital as you've had previous losses? So no, you don't get any, like, I'm classed as low risk, even though I've had 2 miscarriages, which I just, again, think is absolutely mental. But yeah, so no extra support for me, even having 2 miscarriages, which is wild. Affordable maternity leggings. So I haven't actually bought any maternity clothes yet, but I would definitely recommend H&M. I went to H&M in Meadowhall on Friday, and I just bought things in a bigger size. And they also had these jeans, which I will show you when I'm home. These jeans that have got like an elasticated waistband, and they aren't maternity, but they were so comfy. And H&M just have so many good, affordable basics. Like the joggers are like £12, and I got like a pair of joggers. I got 2 like pairs of like jersey trousers, some basic tops, and then some leggings, and then these jeans. So definitely recommend H&M, maybe just sizing up a little bit. How are you coping with the headaches and tiredness? I'm just honestly listening to my body. Like, I'm in a very fortunate position at the minute where I'm not working at the cafe as much. But basically I am, if I'm shattered, I'm just going to bed. And with the headaches, again, I'm going to bed, putting my glasses on. Or I did buy a migraine mask off Amazon, which is great. It does make me look like a burglar. But you put it over your head, and you put it in the fridge, or you could put it in the microwave, whether you like it warm or cold. And it's also got like a mask so it covers your eyes, so they're good. What contraception were you on before you fell pregnant? So I actually hadn't been on any contraception for like the majority of mine and Callum's relationship, because it gave me the most horrific acne. So I got the coil put inside me when me and Callum first met, and it gave me the most horrific acne ever. So I basically got that took out, and then I never went on contraception again. So we were just kind of, making sure we were super safe. So yeah, I actually haven't been on any contraception in a long ass time, which I'm glad about. I'm glad it's all out of my system. How are you feeling? I'm generally feeling okay. My friend said to me the second trimester is wild, because some days you feel great and on top of the world, and then other days you literally feel horrendous. And today I think is one of them days where I'm feeling great and I'm feeling good. But again, I'm just speaking about I'm just listening to my body. So I think that is most of the main questions answered. One thing that I do want to touch on maybe a little bit more is why I found my NHS experience not the best. So The first time I fell pregnant, you know, everyone was actually lovely. I went for my 12-week scan, obviously found out my 12-week scan. The midwife that I spoke to, she was lovely. I was booked in. The miscarriage, which I actually did at home, the first one. I had to take the tablets, obviously. But after that, I had no follow-up. Nobody rung me. Nobody checked in on me. There was zilch from the NHS, nothing, which I think is so crap. And then the second one, so I actually was about 6 weeks pregnant and I started bleeding at home, and it was a weekend, quite heavily bleeding. I tried to get in for at the early pregnancy unit. So I rung them. They said, you know, no, you can't just come. You have to have a referral from your GP, or basically you need to go to A&E, which again, I was like, obviously it was a Saturday, so there's no way I could get a referral from my GP. And I thought, do I realistically want to go and sit at A&E for potentially like 8 hours? And a lot of people were saying to me, like, who had been through the same, even if you go to A&E, they don't do ultrasound, like they can't scan you there. I don't know how true that is, but I just thought, do I really want to be going to sit in A&E when I'm bleeding like this? I mean, I wasn't in pain, I was just bleeding. So I had to wait till Monday, where I went to my doctor's and I basically said, look, I want a referral to the early pregnancy unit. So we tried to do it. She could not get through to them. So she sent me home. She said, I don't want to just sit you here. And, you know, so it got to about, so I was at my appointment at like 9 a.m. This was the Monday. It got to 3 p.m. She said, I'd heard nothing. So I was rung the doctors. They were like, oh, she's still trying to get through. I was like, okay. Put the phone down. Got to about 4 p.m. Nothing. I was like, the doctor's going to be going home soon. Rung again. So I literally had to be like, look, I need to go to early pregnancy unit. I am bleeding. I've had a miscarriage. Like, you know, I had my mum and my sister and Callum, and they were like, push for it, push for it, push for it. Then she rung me, she said, oh, they can get you in on Wednesday. So I'd been bleeding since Saturday. They said they can get you in Wednesday for a scan. I was like, that's not good enough. I basically ended up saying I'm in loads of pain, which I wasn't in that much pain at that point. I had a little bit of pain, but I wasn't in loads of pain. But I thought, there's no way I'm not waiting until Wednesday. I was going fucking insane. So then, as soon as I said that, she said, oh, they'll see you. Go to the early pregnancy unit. So I went to the early pregnancy unit that night, had an internal scan, and everything at that scan was fine, but there was no explanation for the bleeding. They booked me in for another scan 2 weeks later. So I went back 2 weeks later, and that was where I found out the baby had stopped growing at like 6 weeks, 3 days, or 6 weeks, 6 days. So I was in that scan. She said, I'm really sorry, there's no heartbeat. And that was kind of it. I said, when did they stop growing? She told me. That was it. I kind of stood up, got dressed, and then I remember me and Callum just being stood in the room, and there was like 2 or 3 people in the room. One of them was just typing on a computer, the person who did the scan. And then I was just like, where do we go now? Like, what happens now? I've just found out this news. Nobody was doing anything. So then one woman, then they're like, oh, you go in the room with her. So one woman took me into a room. She sat down. She was like, you know, I'm sorry. Here are your options. There's a leaflet here. There was just nothing. It was so like, they wanted me in and out, I could tell. So I didn't have a fucking clue. I just said, I'll book in for the medical management. So they booked me in on the Sunday. That was it. I was home, went home. Then went back in at the Sunday. So I decided to do it in the hospital this time because I wanted some pain relief. I went in on the Sunday. They didn't scan me or anything. So I had 2 lots of tablets and nothing was happening. So then they decided to take me in for a scan, like 6 hours after being in hospital. And I had miscarriage. So it must have come out with blood and I'd just not even noticed. Again, the staff that were actually on the hospital in the ward were lovely. But there's just such a lack of like, I don't even know. So again, it had come out, it had done, which I was relieved, to be honest. I didn't have to go through that pain because the first time I had the miscarriage, the pain was absolutely freaking horrendous. Again, so went home. I never got any follow-up. I was the one that got in touch with the GP and was requesting blood tests, was requesting a referral to Tommy's. Got told you can't get referred to Tommy's unless you've had 3 miscarriages. I asked why I'd not been prescribed progesterone because I read online the guidance is that if you have had one miscarriage before and you're bleeding and you're pregnant again, they should prescribe you progesterone. And not one person said that to me whilst I was in the hospital and whilst I was going through this. And I saw midwives, I saw doctors, no one mentioned it to me. I asked about aspirin. They said, oh no, we wouldn't recommend that until we've done tests for it. So this was when they referred me to the fertility clinic, which I was like, do I need that? Then they sent me for blood tests, but my blood tests were some of them were really inaccurate. The progesterone levels were inaccurate because it was at the wrong time of my cycle. So to be honest, and then even to get a referral to the fertility clinic, which was the wrong fucking place anyway, would have took months and months and months to get through. So that is where I just bit the bullet and thought, I'm going to pay to see a specialist and someone who actually knows what he's talking about. And it was the best decision I've ever done in my life, and I would, like I say, recommend it to anyone. But yeah, I'm going to go because I've got to take my brother to a wedding. I hope I've answered most of your questions. The main ones are what I've answered. So yeah, I'm going to go and I will catch up with you later. Sorry if you're not interested in pregnancy stuff, by the way. Right, it is a little bit later now. I am just going to make myself some cereal because I am enough for a bowl. Let me have in fruit and fibre with yogurt on it. So I obviously went out to get I don't know if I told you this, to get a bracelet altered at a jeweller's, and then me and my mum did go. Me and my mum went for some, because I was starving at that point. We went to get some like lunch, and we just shared some like pancakes and bacon in a little cafe. And then I came home, and that's all I've been doing. I've literally got no food in the house at all. It's been, it was a week yesterday that we did a food shop. So for tea I had spaghetti, sausages and toast, which I'm not gonna lie, was fucking nice. But I just feel like I've not had any goodness. I'm just having a bowl of fruit and fibre with some Greek yogurt. Not saying that's the best, but it's got some fibre in there. So, because Callum's obviously opened his boxing gym, we aren't really seeing much at the minute. So I am by myself most evenings, which just means going to bed really early. I'm going to sit downstairs and eat these and edit a video for tonight I need to upload onto TikTok. So I wish I was organised. I'm like the least organised person ever. It's like, it's 6:15 and I've still not edited the TikTok I need to put up today. And I literally see people like, people are just so organised and I'm just not, and it's just who I am. I wanted to show you my new little seating area, which again you have probably seen if you follow me on the other social medias. But yeah, look at that. So this chair, nearly just knocked that over my arse. I've never known what to do with this space, because if you watch my videos, you know we've got, this is like our living room area with the sofa, and we had this unit built. And then all the way down there is obviously like, we've got like a table, and it's just, you know, it's just a really big open space. And then there was this middle bit, and we were like, what do we do with it? So my mum's friend actually gave me this idea and said, get a light up olive tree. Love the light up olive tree. That is from Next. The chair is from Dunelm. The cushions on it are from Dunelm. That mirror we've had for ages. We got that from a place in Sheffield called Nomad Mason. And the dog came with it all. Jokes. We had to buy him separately from Bradford. But yeah, it's so cozy, and like everybody keeps saying, oh, it's going to be such a great like nursing chair. Obviously when the baby's here, which is so true. And I'm thinking of like putting some either pictures or some shelves above the chair, and I maybe have it as a little reading corner. No. And it just, we get blanket bits everywhere. Anyway, I'm rambling. So yeah, maybe a little bit of a book corner, have some shelves with some books on it, or put some pictures above the chair. Because I have got these shelves already, which have obviously got a few books in, and then I have got some books upstairs next to my bedside table, because when I love a book, I like to have the real form. And I just think books on a shelf just look so cozy. So yeah, I'm gonna... Ode, don't do that! Rips the blankets. So I'm gonna put Desperate Housewives on, because I did start that the other week, and edit my video for TikTok real quick. And that is probably all I'm going to do today. And then I'll probably go and get in bed and read my book. Because me and Odie love going to bed early. I've just started Crescent City last night. That's what I'm currently reading. I literally got like 3 pages in and fell asleep. So I'm really excited to start that. So many of you have messaged me and said it's amazing. Which... Good morning, everyone. It's 6 AM. I fell asleep so early again last night. Like, honestly. I'm using Callum's camera and I just don't understand it. Anyway, I fell asleep so early last night. So that would probably explain why I'm up at 6 AM. I was drinking some water. I feel like I wake up in the morning and like I'm so thirsty and my wee's not a very nice colour. And obviously I'm just paranoid about keeping on top of my water intake, but I don't know how I can help that throughout the night. I feel like I'm not waking up for a drink, do you know what I mean? But the plans for today, nothing really. I need to sort my spare room out, pack for London, and I don't know if I'm going around to my mum's late for a takeaway. Because obviously it's my sister's birthday tomorrow, but we're going to London, me and Eva. Right, I have just walked Ode, and it's 10:10. I'm just making some poached eggs on toast. We've got no food in the house. I think I said this last night. But I go to London tomorrow till Friday. Then I'm going to a wedding Saturday overnight till Sunday. So I'm like, is there any point in doing a food shop now? Probably not. I found some bread in the freezer and we've got some eggs. So poached eggs on toast it is. And then I might have to go sit at my mum's for a bit. But if not, I still need to nip out and get Odie's dog food. I need to get a card and some wrapping paper for my sister's present. And that's it, and then I need to come back inside that spare room. Oh, I hate that room. Hate it so much. Like I said, that is going to be the baby's nursery. So when it's a nursery, it's going to be completely different. And I'm going to have the like box room as like a dressing room. And we're knocking out the wardrobes in the room that's currently my spare room. We're knocking out them wardrobes, getting all new wardrobes. So for a while I'll share the wardrobes with the baby, but I'll also have wardrobes in the box room. So there'll be plenty of space, but I just can't wait for it to be done. I hate that room. It's honestly the bane of my life. The storage, the wardrobes are horrible. There's no storage. Yeah, it's just tedious. Anyway, I've got a bit of a headache. I don't feel the best today. Nothing in particular, just a bit groggy, a bit like Those are magpies in my garden. Oops. Yeah, just quite groggy and a bit sicky, a bit headachy, feel really tired. So, I feel like I can't bother to do anything. I could stay in bed all morning, but obviously the dog needs a walk, and I know it's good we get some exercise. I'm going to show you what I bought Eva for her birthday, because by the time this goes up, she will have seen it. So me and my mum have kind of put two for presents. I found this. It's from Treats. You might have heard of it. They do pyjamas, they do lots of other things. One second. I absolutely loves jewellery, and I saw this on their website, and you could obviously make, you chose what you want to say, and obviously it says eBay, and I just thought that is so pretty. Like, I just know she's gonna love that. I've just quickly got changed, and I've put this outfit on, literally just comfy. I got these are some of the trousers that I got from H&M last week. They're a little bit creased now. They're just so comfy. I got them in a medium. And then this top is just from Zara. And then I've got this denim jacket from Next. I've just been saying to my mum, I just feel really crap today. So I'm just going to go and get these jobs done. And then I'm going to come back and just chill out. Because yeah, I just feel fucked, and if I'm going to London tomorrow, it's going to be quite a long day. I'm just vlogging on my phone. I've just pulled up. I've decided to go, there's a card factory in a little precinct, so I'm going to go there and get card and wrapping paper, and then I'm going to go to M&S. There's an M&S food hall, and I'm just going to get myself, really fancy like a ham and cheese baguette. I'm gonna get myself a nice baguette from there, and that's it. Let's go. I'm just in M&S, and this multi-surface cleaner is so good and smells so nice. And then I've also got this fabric freshener spray, and it says it's safe for pets. Right, I'm back in the car. We're gonna put you up. Hard when you don't have my vlogging camera, but I've just got the M&S chocolate milk. It's so good. Let's see if I can put it up here. Can I get you? That's not freaking working. How's that? I'm just gonna have to hold it. Let me open it and then I'll show you. I had this in the bigger bottle. I always end up wasting it, so I just saw a little snacky one and I thought, you're coming home with me. I feel like this is... I was thinking, like, oh, should I go to Costa and get a iced coffee? And then I saw this and I thought this would just hit the freaking spot. So, Belgian chocolate milkshake, just chocolate milk. It's so good. Maybe I should have got a big one. Honestly, so refreshing. Yum. Right, now I'm just gonna go and get Odie's food, and that is literally it. I'm going home. Right, I'm back. I'm just making my sandwich with my nice baguette. Is there anything better than a bag of cheese and onion crisps with a ham sandwich? I think there is. I've read like over 100 pages of Crescent City now. And after all the world dump, which is still very confusing, but I think I'm trying to not get overwhelmed, because I'm sure I've seen people say like Sarah J Maas like continues to explain things as the book goes on, which she's gonna have to, like that will dump in like first 100 pages was a lot. But I really took my time with the first 100 pages to really try and absorb as much as I could, but I still didn't know what the fuck everything meant. But I'm 100 pages in and I'm really enjoying it now. I have read ACOTAR and Throne of Glass series already. I know I get quite a lot of questions saying, have you read that? And yes, I have. I don't know why I didn't go straight on to Crescent City. I think I was just a bit overwhelmed by the size of them all. But the reason why I've decided to read it now is because the 6th ACOTAR book is being released. And I've seen people say that if you've read the Crescent City books, there's like links to it in the 6th ACOTAR, which I'm fully here for. And it's like one of the last Throne of Glass books, there's like a bit of a reference to an ACOTAR thing, which you'll have, if you've read them both, you'll have picked up on it. I can't remember exactly what it is, but when Elena, it is Elena, isn't it? I can't remember what she's called, in the main girl in Throne of Glass, but when she's falling through the worlds in one of the last books, she falls past the night, I can't even remember what anything is called, the night court, and a very dark, handsome looking man, and Feyre is there with the baby, and they're in night court, and he says something or does something to help her, and that was just like the best thing ever, even if it was like not even long. So I don't want to miss out on anything like that, you know what I mean? Alright, let me just tidy up after myself. So yeah, I'm really enjoying Crescent City so far. The 100 pages were hard. I can see why people are like, what the fuck is going on? I get that completely. Yeah, I'm excited to carry on. I'm gonna sit and eat this and read it. This is my sandwich. I'm sorry, can you beat just a ham and cheese and a baguette? It just reminds me of like being on holiday. So I'm gonna sit and eat and read for a bit, and then I'm gonna attempt to hide that spare room. Oops. I've got to do something to it because it's bad. But I'm just gonna chill out for a bit because I need to just chill out and listen to my body. All right. All I've done today is show you my food. I've just ordered a takeaway from Urban Pitter, which I'm sure if you live in Sheffield, you'll have heard of it. If not, I would definitely recommend trying them. But I have kind of sorted my spare room out. Let me see if you can see me. Have kind of sorted my spare room out, not properly, and I've not packed anything for London, and I hate everything that I put on my body, so I'm just going to buy a new outfit for tomorrow night when I'm in London, rather than stressing myself out. So this is a grilled chicken pitta. I've got lettuce, tomato, sweet corn, and some sauce. Yeah, I'm sitting at that. I'm going to get in the shower. I've said I'm not going to wash my hair. I'm going to slick it back. And then get in bed. Yeah. Happy birthday, Evie. Thank you. Opening her cards first before her presents. I lost my wrapping paper and it's wrapped in Christmas wrapping paper.
Serotonin and
oh.
Thank you.
Right, which one are you going to open first?
Which one do you want to open?
You decide.
I'll do this one.
What do you think it's
no
going to be?
idea what anything could be.
She didn't ask for anything, and then about 2 days ago she was like, I want some trainers. I've already got her presents.
Is it a water bottle?
Birthday coffee.
Go, that's all.
Oh, pretty.
Happy birthday.
No, it's fine.
Have a good day.
Yeah, I just had to wake up, get brushed ready, and then I'm here. Feel all
You're
brushed.
going to enjoy the rest of the day.
What colour do you think it's going to be?
Pink.
You've seen it, haven't you? Have you seen something? How do you know?
I was guessing.
How do you know?
Is it the same looking colour?
Yeah, it's baby pink.
Thank you. I'm not going to leave this one at the bus stop.
Don't take that to London with you. Leave it here.
Oh, I want to.
No, you'll lose it. And it's big, Evie.
Okay.
Oh,
What shall I open this one?
open it then. What do you think it is?
Not a clue. What is this long box? Is it like a scratcher?
Yes.
I really don't know. Is it a mascara? Is it a jewellery? Well, this is a nice fancy box. What does that say?
Treats. Do you like it? Do you want anything with your omelette?
Can I just have omelette and some beans, yeah?
Do you love it?
Can I put it on? Can I put it on with this? Is it a bit
Yeah.
self-centered?
No, I think put it on. I don't.
Thank you.
I'm not. I think it's got quite a different fastening. I've not looked at it yet.
Oh, it's nice. Oh wow, I love this.
Do you love it?
Have you got yourself one?
No,
Have you not?
I wanted one.
I wouldn't have expected you to get one.
'Cause
You
my
could
name
get
is-
one with baby name on it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's good. Yeah, that's really good.
My name's too expensive.
How do I get? So do I pull it out? Yeah. Pull it out.
Do you want me to do it?
Do it. Thanks, Mum. Just put it on the table. I'll eat it in a minute.
She's too excited about it.
Thank you, Mum.
It looks so nice with that.
Is that an alright lens?
I
Or
think
shall
it
do a bit
is.
longer?
No, that's perfect.
Look.
Might be a bit of me to go, but we're in the centre. Let me show the vlog close up. That is.
Am I really self-centered? I've got an E and an E.
I know, I love it. They look so nice together.
I love it.
Thanks for breakfast, Nick.
No worries.
Thanks,
Happy
Nick.
birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've got one more gift to open before I open it after my breakfast.
My digi. This is my breakfast.
Can I keep this box?
Yeah. Let me show how nice is the box. Look at the box, pink. So cute. Right, I'm gonna eat my French toast. She's got one more present to open. Evie's coffee. We'll flip it to us. Hello. Evie's. Hello, lady. Right, she'll try it. Wait then. Okay, taste test. It's alright. Will it hit the spot for the birthday girl?
I could do it 27. God, it's got a wide lens, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's got a little tripod that you
Is it
screw
gonna-
in.
Oh, is this what all the cool people do?
Yes. This is what Zoe Bush
And
called.
can they see themselves on this?
Yeah.
Does Kyra Mayten use them? She's got one of them. I like her YouTube channel. She's good.
Shout out Kyra May.
She's my favourite influencer.
They're better than me.
Well, I wouldn't say like you're an influencer for me. To me, you're my sister. Do you know what I mean? Like obviously you're my favourite, but like to me, you're my sister. You're not an influencer that I look at and think she's famous. I think she's Georgia. She's my sister. Do you know what I mean? Does that make any sense?
Go away.
Hey, it's my
Shows your
birthday.
necklace.
Evie, and if you didn't know, my initials are E.
She's called Evie. For anyone that didn't know.
How many subscribers have you got?
Oh, it is.
So guys, I'm on a contraption. Is it going to get me in the camera wherever I move?
No, you have to double tap your face to do that, but it makes you feel a bit seasick. It makes you feel seasick.
You can't catch me. Oh my god, that's wild.
It's a bit difficult.
Oh my god. Hello. How do I finish it then?
Right, we have arrived in London. We've checked in to the hotel. We're staying in a hotel called Club Quarters in St Paul's, I think. But this is the little room. We've got a little cupboard here. Our bed, looking nice and comfy. A big ass TV, and yeah, we'll be able to watch telly. Why would we not? Did you get this off Grandma? I love that. I want one of them. I'm jealous of them. And then we've got a little window. But yeah, we're gonna head out now and go and do some shopping. I don't know if I showed you my outfit. This is my outfit that I'm wearing. It's all from H&M. I think I spoke about these trousers yesterday, and these are the ones in navy, and they're so comfy. And then this top is also from H&M. To be honest, I've gone for comfort because I want to be comfy.
I'm just gonna lip stain.
Okay, hon. So we're off to Oxford Street now. Ah! Oh dear.
Absolutely.
We need to get an outfit for tonight because neither of us have brought an outfit for tonight.
We're raw dogging it.
Which is crazy. So yeah.
Hello, you're okay.
Hey ladies, I am sat outside Blank Street. I've not videoed anything because it's been so busy and we've spent a lot of money, but I'll do a haul when we get back. But we're just outside Blank Street and I've got a white chocolate matcha, and this is the first one that I've had since I was pregnant. And it's so nice. And Evie's got a blueberry one. And she likes hers.
Oh, non-verbal.
Non-verbal.
I'm just trying to find the correct emojis to use on my Instagram story. God, you can tell my hair's got wet. Look at it.
It was raining. We got caught in some rain. But that's really nice.
It's the best thing I've ever tasted in my life.
Best thing I've ever tasted in my life. We were very parched. Yummy. So we're just going to drink these, then we're going to go back and get ready.
So fast?
It's 20 to 5, so we're going back.
How did you make it so fast?
Well, that's actually what we specialise in, Matcha.
Like, they must have it ready whisked.
I think they do big batches of it.
Oh, really?
They don't do just one at a time. I think they do a big batch. I think it's just to get.
I've absolutely nearly finished it off.
That's the things with matcha, innit? They're just so easy to just slurp.
And it's filled with ice. If you had no ice, I bet it'd be like less than half full.
And they're £4.40 each.
What? How much do I can pay for rent in a place like this
A
though?
lot. On Oxford Street. A lot.
Probably own the building.
Maybe. Anyway, we finish this and then we're off
I've
home.
absolutely finished.
She's fucking negative. Just watching the world go by.
We really are. I'm thinking around time up, Mag's gonna get robbed.
Don't let anyone rob there. Lots of oh, also we both found an outfit for tonight. We both got them from Zara. So yeah.
Right.
Right, we're just doing a haul. We're starting off with Bershka. Sorry, go. You just have to cut that
So
out.
first thing was this striped top that I got.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong. This was, do we take prices in hauls?
I don't know, I don't really
This
do
was
them.
£12.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
I got these sandals which Evie actually found, but sadly they didn't have her size.
Yeah, they're a 4.
They're a 4 and these were only £26.
I do like them. Maybe I will borrow them.
Yeah. So I got them.
I just didn't want to buy them. Said I liked them. Said they weren't my size. Now they're in her wardrobe. They're in mine technically. I got this top. I've seen people on holiday wearing these with like a little cute thong bikini, and I love that vibe with the yellow clip.
Yeah. Good
Yellow
fit,
clip,
top,
white
shoes,
bikini, chunky flop flip. Absolutely, yes please. Or just day-to-day life. But
What
I've
was
just
that?
noticed, George.
Is that a hole?
There's a hole.
Well, you'll have to take it back to the Meadow Hall one.
Can I
Swap
do
it.
that?
Yeah.
Really?
I got 3 of these vests
Yeah, I got one of them.
Evie got one of them. I actually nearly got arrested because I accidentally didn't pay for one.
That was so funny.
And I got stopped by the security guard.
It was so scary, and he was like, "That's not on your receipts."
And I was like, "I'm paid for it." I didn't. Anyway, but I got 3 of them. So, yeah,
and I got one, and they fit so nice,
yeah,
don't they?
And I also, on the vest hype, I also got this vest.
I like that. I didn't
with
see
the
them.
studs on. I showed it you. With the studs on.
I like that. My dress, right? This was in the sale. Georgia was like, "I'm not looking at the sale."
I hate looking at the sale. I'm not a good sale person.
I love a sale. I love a bargain.
Evie's a good rummager.
I think it's because I'm constantly skinned. I've constantly got no money, so I'm like, "Ooh, you're cheaper."
Evie's good in charity shops. She's good in sales. I just don't even look at them. I didn't even look.
So this dress, I mean, it doesn't look the best.
It's nice on
when
there.
it's like this, but it was meant to be 30, and how much was it? £6, and I tried it on with a belt, and it's gorge. It's absolutely gorge.
I got this little pink skirt for my holiday because I thought get the bump out with a little white vest.
I really like that'd even look nice with like a pale pink top.
Yeah. So yeah, got that.
I really love that.
How much was that? 26.
I just got this belt. I don't actually really know why I bought this belt. I just ended up buying it and didn't even have a tag on it. It just slipped its way into my basket. I don't even like it looking at it now.
Well, when you return your thing, you could return the belt. And then I got
without
this...
a tag.
Oh yeah. Then I got this crop trench.
Oh my god, look at the bump.
I know, I love that though. I feel like that's something a trendy pregnant person would wear.
I love that.
Is that everything from Bershka? That's everything from Bershka for me.
I think so.
Yeah, so should we do Zara next?
Zara. Yeah.
On to Zara.
Zara. Right.
Oh, Evie's star of the show.
I'm not going to get them out yet because I think I need to save them to last because they're absolutely stunning.
I got a proper pregnancy outfit that Evie pointed out.
I seen that and I thought, I like that, but I'd never wear it. But then I thought,
that's a very good
that is so
person
pregnant,
outfit.
lady.
And that was 23 for the top and 26 for the bottom.
You know what? You could wear that to the airport.
Comfy airport outfit.
Another sale find. I seen sale Zara. Guess where I was? It was there, love. So this was meant to be covered up, but it says I can see a 2, so I'm not sure. And it's 80% off. It was £5, and that it fits gorge. I could do this day or night on holiday.
Yeah, that look nice.
Or in general life, to be honest, like with a white vest. I love that. It's so cute.
I got these shorts, which I've actually seen on TikTok. I did actually get the wrong top that I've seen on TikTok, but it is very similar.
What size did you end up getting?
Small in the shorts. I did try a medium, but they were a bit like baggy on the legs, so I just went for small. Small and small. But they're like a 2-tone.
They're really
short.
nice.
And I'm going to wear this tonight, actually. I might wear my crop trench and my new sandals.
You don't need a trench on as well with a long sleeve.
Excuse me. And then I got a polka dot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Georgia, you've just done 2 things. You've took my line like it's my birthday. So we got, this is what I'm wearing tonight. I've seen these all over the gram. What material is this?
It's like a knit.
I need to be careful with pulling that.
Yeah, you do.
A knitted mesh kind of coloured flowy top, and sorry, but these have got my whole entire heart.
I want some of these.
The way these fitted me as well, like they accentuated my bum cheeks. They are beautiful.
Nice.
I keep burping. It smells like chicken that we had.
Price that. And we both got.
I love these.
A Fashionably London.
Look, they've
Zara.
got a pull in them. What is it with me picking up damaged stuff?
I can't send them back.
No. Oh my god, right. So let's just say tell the quick story. So we go up to the top floor. I see about 4 pairs. 3, there's 1 left in my size, and I'm like debating it. Put them in my bag because I just think I'll try them on. Next thing, there's none left on the hanger.
I went after Evie had tried them on because I was like, I want some of them.
None left.
There was 2 left, XL and XXL. And everyone.
But everyone in the queue, there was a
hanger.
massive queue for the changing rooms. I'm not even lying, every single female had a pair of these, and it just made me want them
I
more.
might try your small one to see if you fit.
Perfume. We both got Fashion London perfume.
You need to try that perfume from Zara. It's so nice, and it's like So affordable.
What's the last thing that we've got?
Primark.
Oh my god. Sorry, but this caught my eye. I went missing. George was like, where did you go? I saw a spoolie on a keychain.
She's obsessed with spoolies. I went in a makeup drawer the other day. She had about 100.
I love that.
Look at this night.
I'm going to attach that to my key ring.
Oh, pretty.
I got patching PJs.
We'll wear them tonight in bed.
But I got shorts just because 90s, I don't know.
They're a bit of an older one. Like, not older one.
I feel like they're a bit millennial.
Yeah,
I got a top. And I got some shorts. You can't go wrong with a new pair of pajamas, can you?
We both got a pair of these chunky
Flop
flips.
I love them.
Love them.
I love them. They'd look nice with like a red bikini or a red cover up on holiday. I'm really all about that matchy vibe.
Just got a bit of jewellery, bit of ankle bracelets, and that's like... Oh, we forgot. Yeah, you need to show your scrunchie.
I'm gonna wear my polka dot scrunchie with my polka dot trousers.
If you follow Molly McFarlane on Instagram,
is it not McFarlane?
McFarlane. That's her outfit.
What else did we get?
I
I got some pants.
Pink clip pants, and then I got some anklets that I'm gonna wear tonight.
You can't go wrong with these earrings, can you?
You just can't. Oh,
if you don't know, get to know.
Even though we've not needed to use it, we're already wet. But we've got.
And at the last second, Georgia was like, "Should we get one of these waterproof bags? £7." So I was like, "Well, if you're getting one, I'm getting one." And then she was like, "Evie, we're wasting £7, so we both put them back, didn't we?" I got some pants.
And that's our haul.
That's it. So in total, who do you think spent more?
Yes.
Of course, it was her.
It's not even my birthday.
But I'd say successful shopping trip. Would you? So now we're gonna get ready.
Gonna get ready and put our new outfits on, and I look very pregnant and pale.
Okay, say bye to my TikTok.
Bye. Say bye.
We're back from food. We were in a major rush and forgot everything. But look at my nice that I got. Look at the bumps tonight. My nice bodycon dress. I could go off out. Anyway, it's late. It's 20 to 10. So I'm getting in bed.
I hope I can get into my bowl.
Well, I'm getting in bed, I'm gonna read. Yeah, that's it. Peace out. Can you stop? You look like this. You look beautiful.
Delete that. Leave me alone. I'll punch you.
She can't threaten to punch a pregnant lady. Sorry, can't see if it doesn't fit. Nobody look at her. She's got a polka dot bun in and her polka dot trousers. She's too cool for us now. This is polka dot. Why are you leaning like that? Good morning, everyone. I'm back from London, obviously. Excuse the state of me. It's Saturday morning. I don't know if I've told you that we're going to a wedding today. So I'm just out walking all day. My hair looks crazy because I washed it and like semi-blow dried it last night, so I can fully sort it out today. But yeah, I got back from London yesterday. Me and Eve in London, we went to some charity shops in South Kensington and Chelsea, so that was fun. Come here. We got some good bits, so I'll try to remember to give you a little haul, but I don't think I'm going to have time this morning because we're on a strict time crunch. We've got to be in York for the wedding. I am on my phone, by the way, if you're thinking the quality looks a bit different. So yeah, just walking all day. It's currently 8:25 and we've got to set off no later than 11. So we've got to be in York for 1. So yeah, I've got to go home. Like I say, I did wash my hair Ode, leave it! I did wash my hair last night and semi-blow dried it, so that really does save a lot of time. It'll probably maximum take me, when I want to take my time with my makeup, it'll take me about half an hour. and then I need to do my hair. I'm going to put it in rollers. And then I think we're just going to go ready because we're driving straight to the wedding, but we are staying over tonight in a hotel. So it's Callum's cousin that's getting married. O'Day. So, yeah. I hope you're all okay, and I hope you're enjoying whatever day I upload this on. But yeah, I will maybe try and vlog a bit whilst I'm getting ready for the wedding, if I'm not in a manic rush. I've just had an apple, because the thing is, because I'm obviously pregnant, as we all know, if I don't eat straight away, I'm just starving. And taking Odie out on a walk, it really makes me feel a bit faint sometimes. So I've had an apple, and then when I get back, so I'm not going to have time to make anything, I'm just going to order myself McDonald's breakfast, and then I can just start getting ready and then that can get delivered. Yeah, what was I just going to say? O'Day, should we stop pulling? What was I going to say? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I know what, this isn't what I was going to say, but something else I do want to tell you. I've been using the Effin tan. I bought it last week because I actually lost my fake tan, which is so weird, I know. And I bought the Effin, EFFN tan from Superdrug. Absolutely love it. Can you see the colour of my legs? It's so natural. I got the colour Ultra Dark, and I also got the face tan. But yeah, I'm going to go, and I'll speak to you when I'm back.
Like told all the family, so it really like spread it out. It felt like it lasted for like nice ages. Doing it at the start of the holiday, because some people celebrate on the holiday. It's actually perfect. I know. And then obviously this happens, blah, blah, blah. God. And he got a video of the whole thing, and it's so funny. There's a video of him. So camera roll. The day before, when I was in the shower, of him like, you've got a picture of your boyfriend in the spot. You know, before you get the picture. Yes. It's like that, but on steroids. Like
I'm obviously just going to do my hair, but I'm listening to the Girls Bathroom podcast.
I know. It's incredible,
about
isn't
Sue's
it?
engagement.
I know. It's amazing.
And I make my McDonald's.
So special. Right, tell us.
Right, my makeup is done. And my hair, I only had enough rollers for half of my head, but it's fine. Let me just pause this. So, makeup is done. I just really do the same thing all the time. A little bit eyeshadow, a little bit of sparkle. But yeah, this base is my favourite at the minute, so I'm going to show you. I think this is more if you want in like a heavy, not heavy, but quite full glam. Like, I wouldn't do this day to day. The base is the Hourglass Stick Foundation, which is so good. And I have this shade 7.5 Vanish, I think. Really good. Then I use the Hourglass Concealer, which is in shade Cotton. Oh, so no, that's just 7.5, and then this is in shade Cotton. They are pricey Hourglass products, but they're so, so nice. I absolutely love them. Then for cream contour, I used the number 7 Pro Artist Bronze and Glow Face and Eye Multi-Stick. And this is in deep bronze. I do like this. I like it. I wouldn't say I love it. But I do like it, and it's very affordable. And I actually got like 3 for 2 on a deal. I got this, that, and a blush stick, and also a cream bronzer. I love the blusher in this same range though, and this is in Soft Berry. So I use them two as like the, what is it, the wet base or whatever. And then for bronzer, I recently bought the YSL bronzer in shade, I don't actually know what shade, All Hours Hyper Bronzer. It doesn't actually say what shade it is. But this is, again, another luxury product, but so, so nice. Absolutely love it. And because of how much I loved the bronzer, I bought the blusher. This is in shade 44. Oh, this is in maybe shade 3. I don't know. This is shade 44, and this is absolutely delightful. And that is my base that I'm loving. And I also had put a Milani highlighter on, and then Huda Beauty setting powder, and I feel like that just gives such a nice base. And when I went to my brother's wedding last weekend, and I was there from 11 until 10, but obviously I'd done my makeup before 11. My makeup literally lasted all day. And I swear, like, me and my mum both used this L'Oreal setting mist. And we both said how we think this kept our makeup on all day, even our lips. Like, my mum was like, even my lips stayed on. So yeah, that is the L'Oreal Infallible 3-second setting mist. So that is my base. And yeah, it's now 10:10. So I am just going to sit here and for a minute and let my... I really do want to go to my mum's to get a bag. I just literally don't know if I can be bothered. I got these earrings yesterday. Oh, they're a little bit skew whiff, but they're from a charity shop, and my dress is pink. So let me put these in. These were one of the Chelsea charity shop purchases, and I just thought, just wearing pink. I didn't actually put 2 and 2 together yesterday when I bought them that I'm going to a wedding today and I'm wearing pink. But I thought this morning, oh my god, I've got them earrings. How this one does look a bit dodgy there, which is a bit sad. Hopefully that is that bit better. Okay. I'm sorry, but oh my goodness, oh, I just remembered. Sorry, I just need to take some out. But yeah, look at them. I'm sorry, they're just not gorgeous. Am I Princess Kate? Don't know why I'm speaking that. I just don't know this drive to my mum's quickly now. It'll literally take me 20 minutes. And then I can get back and get changed. It's just a bag. And it'll match the bag. I think I'm just going to go get it quickly. Okay, love you, bye.